Welcome back to American Dream TV. We are so excited to share with you something that makes living on Bainbridge Island so unique.
We're at the Bainbridge Island Ferry Terminal, about to go over to Seattle for a fun day. We're going to share with you 10 tips for riding the ferries like a local and enjoying the Seattle waterfront. I'm Lisa Paxson and this is Tiana Gallagher, and together we are Selling Seattle.
Tip number 1, get the ferry app. That way you can look at the ferry schedule and you can also see an interactive map to see where the vessels are in real time. The Washington State ferries are considered an integral part of the highway system and they run 20 hours a day.
Passenger fares are only collected westbound, so you don't need a ticket to go to Seattle. But if you're heading to a Seahawk game or Mariner game, it might be a good idea to buy your ticket now so you don't have to wait in line later. And at less than $10 for a walk-on round trip, it's a great deal.
Tip number 3, bikes and motorcycles load first. So if you want to save time, bike on instead of driving a car.
Tip number 4, if you live on the island, you rarely need to drive on the ferry. You can park at the terminal and walk on, and either walk or catch an Uber on the Seattle side. You can almost always walk onto the ferry as a passenger. The Jumbo Mark IIs are the ferry system's largest boats and can carry 2,500 passengers and 200 cars.
Waterfront attractions, Pike Place Market, and the professional stadiums are all within a mile of the ferry landing. If you must drive on, give yourself plenty of time and plan to arrive to the terminal when the prior sailing is scheduled to leave.
Tip number 5, watch for whales. Best time to see whales in Puget Sound is May through October. If the captain spots whales, he or she will slow the boat way down to give them space and notify everyone on the loudspeaker.
Tip number 6, the 8.5-mile ferry crossing takes about 35 minutes, but if there's a medical emergency or ambulance aboard, they can make it in 20. It's the goal of the ferry system to have a 35-minute crossing available from every cross-sound terminal. Some routes, like Bremerton, offer passenger-only fast ferries that run during commuter hours. Grab a snack or a glass of wine or beer in the galley and enjoy the crossing with your friends.
And remember, all alcohol must be purchased in the galley and consumed in the galley area.
Cheers!
Cheers!
We're here at the brand new Seattle Ferry Terminal, which serves both Bainbridge and Bremerton.
You can make reservations on some runs, currently Port Townsend, Anacortes, and the San Juan Islands. Definitely want to make some reservations in the summertime. All other routes are first come, first serve, so arrive early if you plan to drive on.
Tip number 9, enjoy the city. The highlights of the waterfront are the aquarium, Ivers, lots of great shops and restaurants to enjoy as well. The Great Wheel is the largest observation wheel on the West Coast. There are 42 air-conditioned gondolas, and at nighttime there's a spectacular LED light show and changes colors for different holidays and sporting events.
We're here in front of Ivers Restaurant, Seattle's iconic restaurant started by Ivor Haglund. He opened the first aquarium in Seattle in 1938 and started selling fish and chips and chowder to bring people in. Today you can order outside or go inside and have a great view. Tip number 10, at the end of a long day in the city, stop by Ivers for dinner and a drink. You can sit here and watch the ferry come into the terminal right next to you. And if you miss a boat, have another drink and enjoy. The next one will be there in 45 minutes. Thanks for joining us for a fun day riding the ferry and enjoying the Seattle waterfront. Here's to your American dream. Cheers.